What is going on, everybody? DJ Mines here. So look, people are always wondering, is Freecash legit? I do want to say this video is not sponsored. I'm not associated with Freecash in any way. Yes, I have the typical affiliate link that you can send to anybody, or even you guys could do that and you will get a free code for using it. But like besides that, I have no other reason to make this video besides people seem to really like these. So there's a lot of cool tabs here: earn, my offers, cash out, and rewards. But ultimately, you know, is it legit? So firstly, let's talk about how you get paid. I think this is probably the most important one because you're here to make money and no other reason. I don't use this stake stuff. Maybe some people do. I tried it one time. You get like an extra 10%, but for me, it wasn't really worth it. And there's some other ways to get paid out. So there's like PayPal, Google Play, Amazon, Apple, Visa cards, you know, bank transfers. But for me, the best one by far has always been crypto here. So Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. And the reason I really prefer crypto is because it goes up over time. Now, that's not guaranteed, obviously. Like I said, I've been using this for over 2 years. I think I've earned over $5,000. It says like 5,200, something around there, but probably 60-70% of that was me, and the rest are like just affiliates. So you can tell your mom, you can tell your sister, right? And they do stuff like that. But the cool thing about that was, you know, a couple $1,000s in crypto has definitely appreciated over the years. Whereas you're buying, you know, like I said, Visa or taking an Amazon gift card and stuff, that's just cash. So if you need cash right away, that is possible. And, you know, it just depends how much you want to withdraw. So like, for example, Dogecoin, I think is really good. They take a 15% fee, and the minimum is $1.50 that you have to earn. So 15 cents ain't bad, man. Bitcoin definitely is going to use a lot more. So at the moment, that's 52-cent fee, and you have to earn $5, you know. And then again, you can look at PayPal. You have to earn a minimum of $5 and blah, blah, blah. But how does it all actually work? What is this all about? Okay, so from my understanding, you basically play games and you earn money for playing games. So, you know, some of the games are really good and some of them are terrible. One of my favorites was definitely Rise of Kingdoms, which I don't see available at the moment, but to be fair, I've already completed that. So you're going to start on the earn tab. Again, this is going to be completely different depending on your country. If you're in the United States, you have tons of offer. If you're overseas, you might only have 5 offers. I know I went traveling to Kuwait and I had almost nothing available. So it really depends on your region. And then it's way better on Android, full disclosure, because there is no app for Apple for iOS for some reason. So you have to do it through like the web browser, and it's just not that good. So let's look at some of the offers that I have completed here. As you can see, I did this one. It's called County Story. It says you get up to $1,000. Do you get up to $1,000? Highly unlikely, but I did reach these other ones. So this is some of the things I like to look for, and my recommendation to you guys is it has a lot of options for free. So play on 7 different days. You know, I got $1.50 for literally logging in on 7 different days. Now I probably have to play for a minute. I'm not sure. It doesn't really tell you. Play on 20 different days. I earned another $4. So literally just by logging in, you know, I got paid overtime. Installed the app, I got 1 penny. Reached level 5, I got 20 cents. And the best one I got was level 40, because this game is grindy, man. This game was extremely grindy. I got $30. So you can see 30, 15, 980, 45, 10. So I don't know. I probably earned like $100 on that one. So you're probably wondering, is this the type of app that I could get a full-time wage off of? Absolutely not. I would say absolutely not. Like, this is probably going to be better late at night. You know, maybe you're using the bathroom, or you're just bored on a weekend, or you're at work and you're just like on your lunch break and you just want to play some games, you know, earn 50 cents, $1. It does add up over time. Probably the best I've ever done without like affiliates and all that was like $350, $400. That was a really abnormal month for me because they had DoorDash. I don't know if they have DoorDash available still. It really depends. With Freecash, it's really hit or miss. Like, some months are so good, man. Some months are just incredible. The offers, the games, you know, and I'm not going to blame Freecash for this, because it's like, when do these games come out, right? Like, if a brand new game comes out and they're trying to promote it, like Lords Mobile, I've actually not tried this one. You know, it says it pays up to $500. Does it pay up to $500? It does, but some of the challenges at the bottom, you know, $170, challenge higher, level 50. You're only have 20 days to do this according to it. So that's gonna be really, really hard. So I would not at all think that I'm gonna get that. But, you know, I could definitely get Castle level 10 for $2, you know what I'm saying? So some of these purple ones are awesome and they sound incredible, but then it's like, can you really get them? I mean, not really. One cool thing I like about this is if you earn $1 every 7 days, you can do this little daily ladder. So here's one I've saved up for you guys. So double or nothing, right? Okay, so we started at 10 cents. We went up to 20. You can go all the way up to $51. I have have never made it past, I think, this level 6 here or level 7. So I'm just going to take my 20 cents, right? That's good for me. Boom, I just made 20 cents, right? But again, you had to earn your dollar or whatever. And then if you earn $1 today, like every single day, you can claim it. But like I said, I haven't earned $1 just yet today. Day 2, you'll get 5 cents. And then on day 7, you can have a chance of up to $150. So somebody's winning that. I've used this for over 2 years and I've never won that. One thing that's really, really cool though is the leaderboard. I've got 3rd place on this one time. Besides that, it's really hard to make like the top 100, top 200. It is possible, but I personally have never done that. So every day, whoever's the first person on the website, which more than likely is not going to be you, unfortunately, you get $50. Second place gets $35, and the 3rd place gets $17.50. Now, Freecash has been, again, so hit or miss, man, because their Twitter, which is now actually called X, I would actually strongly recommend that you follow them there. But why you should follow their Twitter is because the code drops, man. It's so good. Like DJIAJSO. That's all you do is type that in on the codes under rewards, bonus codes, and you used to get 10 to 30 cents. But then, you can see the last time they tweeted was November 14th, 2024. And you haven't heard from them in almost 1 year. Then suddenly, just a few days ago on April 17th, we're back. Let's go. New things are in motion. Your favorite games, discovering platform, has a bench and stuff. So that sounds like, okay, cool. They're finally going to be active again. They literally went MIA for almost a year. And it used to be great on Freecash because for the seasons, for like Christmas, for like Halloween, Thanksgiving, they would have massive events, man. And I would make crazy money. Like some days, $20, $30. You could make like $50, probably not every day. That's kind of hard to do, but there were huge events and people were winning like iPods or not iPods. Oh my God, that's so old. That's how old I am. You could win like headphones and like other things, right? So it was kind of cool to like have a chance to win it. And every now and then you get a chance for like $50, $100. They claim $1,000, but probably nobody's really winning those, or one person is winning that. But then the last year, you haven't really had those events. There used to be like World Cup events. And I don't know what's going on with Freecash lately. The games are still there. And again, you're kind of at the mercy of when these games come out. Like this one, Sea of Conquer, pays up to $141. I've never played it, but if a new game isn't created, like how do you get to play it? You know what I'm saying? Or how would they make an offer wall on that? This is one I've done, Ant Legion, not on iOS or stuff. So I'm doing this one, Merge Islanders. I like this because you get paid for playing, right? So beginners gamer every day, just for playing it real quick, just logging in, playing for like a second or something, I get 5 cents. And then I'm working on advanced gamer, so I'll get $2.50 for just logging in simply. And then advanced, double advanced is $25, right? So definitely you don't even have to really play the game that much, but as you can see, I've got up to level 9, which was only 50 cents. This game's not very good, I'm not gonna lie. Here's another one that I've been playing. Really don't recommend this one either unless you just want to log in, right? So I like games where I could get a certain level, like complete arena level 7, but also these others little small bonuses. I'm getting paid literally for just logging in. Here's another one that I liked. Pop Slots. I didn't think this game was too bad. These casino games are really hit or miss. $30 for reaching level 100. Is it grindy? Absolutely, right? But you got to understand, you're just sitting on your butt and you're getting paid and you're not really paying anything. So that is an option sometimes to pay. And I'm not recommending that you do that. I have done that. So like you can see these check marks every now and then, certain games that are run from Freecash, they will say like, pay $5, get $5 back. And so is that a smart value? I mean, I guess technically it's not, right? Because you're getting $5 but you get your money back. But where you can do, you can use that to the best of your advantage is you could say, okay, I'm going to pay $5. I get my money back. But what does that get me in the game? So like, for example, if you're playing the game and it gets you leveling boost or it gets you a bunch of gems and you do the math and you're like, okay, one, I'm getting all my money back. Plus this is going to help me complete some of the other quests that are in the offer wall right now. That is where something like that would make sense. And so for me, as an example here, Pop Slots, I paid $5, I got $5 back, but it helped me get to like level 50 or 70 or whatever it was, a lot smoother. So really, yes, I got my money back, but then I thought, okay, and I'm going to get an additional 5, 10, $20 because I spent that $5. So you don't have to do that at all. I'm just saying, every now and then it can be beneficial. There's some other games, House of Fun, these casino games, they're pretty much a dime a dozen, man. They're everywhere. Some of them are so bad. Like I will literally just use all the money that they give you. Like it's all fake currency in these casino games. I'll do max bet and then I'll do auto, or I'll just keep clicking it. I'll waste all the cash as far as I got. 9 out of 10 times I'm like, okay, delete the game, on to the next one, unless they have those free bonuses and stuff. So you really got to just decide. And you don't have to just play games. For me, I like playing the games because I like to play games in general, to be honest with you. There's other offers here, as you can see. You know, these are really hit or miss. Like I said, I stay away from these for the most part. Every now and then, one of these is pretty good, as you could see. So maybe you'll have to sign up for, I don't know, DoorDash for the first time, or download TikTok for the very first time. It could be okay for you, but for me, I don't know. Like, it's just not really something I need. PayPal 100, or download PayPal for the first time. Capital One, open a Capital One card. Am I going to do that? No. Coinbase. If you don't have a Coinbase account, you can get $24 for literally signing up through this. You know, obviously, if you go straight to Coinbase app, you get nothing, but you get 25 bucks. I don't really do these too much. I have done them, but it's not really my thing. I'm more into the games. There's also surveys, which is super, super appealing. And, you know, you would think that surveys are easy, right? This one says it takes 9 minutes. And simply, you know, you just click. Here's an example questionnaire. Which of the following streaming services have you ever heard of? I've heard of Netflix. I've heard of Disney Plus. And you hit next. Okay. So then when I hit next, if you travel to any place in the world, blah, 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 you kind of get the point of what I'm saying here, right? So, you know, the surveys sound really good, but I've had a lot of difficulties with actually completing them. It might pre-qualify you, but then at the same time, halfway through, the survey doesn't work out really well. So again, you know, for me, it hasn't been a very positive experience. Offer walls here. This is something super, super important. So the offer walls is who actually pays you. So here, this one's called AdGate. This one's called Torox, My Chips, Review, Wall. Ayet Studios has always been a really good one for me. AYET Studios. They've always paid really well, and never had issues getting paid. State of Survival was one that I actually really enjoyed. I like these builder kind of games personally. They've never had an issue with these. As you can see, maybe depending on the offer wall, it might pay a little more or a little less. Now, please understand, if you've ever played this game before or downloaded on that phone, it will not count, right? So I've done State of Survival or a different game, but a different offer wall is offering a different price for that. So you really want to check around. What is the best pricing? What is the easiest to accomplish? You know, is this something that's going to work out for me? Because if I go to, again, you know, let's just look at an example. Ayet Studios is paying a maximum of $202. So it says 202,000 coins, but it's $202 for completing everything. I would want to then check at like Wall and see what they're paying for State of Survival, because you can only do this one time on your phone. It will remember that you've done it, so you can't trick them or anything, or you could potentially get banned. Something super important: VPN. Never use a VPN. Do not connect to a VPN. Don't try to trick them, man. They're pretty smart. I know a lot of people got banned. I've had one experience by accident. Used a VPN in a different country. It was a big issue, man. And so, like, there's a lot of, trust me, you do not want to use VPNs. Don't try to trick them, dude. Just be legit. You can also only have one phone for that Wi-Fi, so keep that in mind. You know, if you have two different phones and they're not on the Wi-Fi and it never connects to the Wi-Fi, I think that's okay. But one per household, especially on the Wi-Fi, they'll get the same IP address and they will ban both of you or one of you. I'm not really too sure on that. So in summary, man, has Freecash been good? Honestly, yeah, it's been really good. Like, it's not going to make you rich by any means. I've personally had a really good experience with it, and I'm going to keep using it. Like I said, I mean, you could look through my data, right? Like, I play it a lot. I play it really often, but it's not something, you know, you're going to stop your 9-to-5 job for or anything. But you could certainly add, you know, or earn some extra crypto on the side or a gift card or something. But like I said, I don't like the gift cards or anything. Never had a bad experience personally, but some people who try to cheat the system will have different issues. And there used to be something called loot.tv. I don't know if that still exists, to be honest with you. That was under Lootably. This was kind of decent because you could just watch ads. So yeah, you would get paid to literally watch ads, like cheddar.tv, watch videos. You know, this used to be really, really good. And if you sign up or sign in, yeah, you'll basically just get paid a little bit of money for watching ads all day. So yeah, this used to be awesome. It used to be awesome, and I don't know if it's still awesome, but there's definitely a lot of cool things on Freecash. Just understand you're not going to get rich, and you can earn a couple bucks or 50 cents a quarter here and there just for doing little minimal things. All in all, great experience. Definitely going to keep using it. And like I said, guys, if you like this video, please do like it and consider subscribing. Let me know what you did or did not like about it. And don't forget to use the code, because if you don't use the code that I provided, unfortunately, you won't get a free gift. So who knows? Let me know what your free gift is, by the way. If you end up getting up to $50 or whatever the heck it is, I would love to know, because most people don't get $50. I appreciate all of you, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. DJ Minds signing out.